Hey friends, and welcome back to episode 31 of When the Mask Falls. This episode is called Holding It All Together. If I'm being completely honest, the last couple of months have been a lot. Not just busy, not just stressful, not just I need a break. It's the kind of a lot that just stretches you in every direction at once and still asks for more. I've been balancing multiple roles that each feel like a full-time job on their own. Running organizations, managing finances, audits, budgets, compliance, and expectations. Making decisions that actually matter, not just on paper, but for people, programs, and outcomes. And at the same time, building something from the ground up with Positively Perfect Retreat. Not just dreaming it anymore, we're actually doing it. I've had meetings and planning and partnerships, fundraising, events, vet appointments, inspections, applications, conversations, rejections, small wins, and big questions. Trying to turn something that started with love into something sustainable, real, and lasting. And then there's the part of my life that matters more than anything else. Being a mom, showing up for Gabby, building this life with her, trying to teach her what it means to care deeply, work hard, and not give up on something you believe in, while also trying to protect her from the stress that comes with all of it. Some days I feel like I'm doing exactly what I'm meant to be doing, like everything is aligning, like every conversation, every connection, every step forward is leading somewhere bigger than I can even see yet. Those are the days that keep me going. And then, of course, we have those other days. The ones where I feel so stretched thin, I don't even recognize myself. Where my mind just never shuts off. When the to-do list never ends. When I'm answering emails, solving problems, making decisions, all while trying to hold everything together internally. The days where I feel the weight of being the one that people always look to for answers. Because when you're in this position, you don't always get to fall apart. You don't always get to say, I don't know. And you don't always get to stop, even when you need to. There have been moments of doubt, moments where I've questioned if I'm doing enough, if I'm doing it right, if I'm pushing too hard or not enough. There's been moments where the pressure feels so heavy, not because I don't believe in what I'm doing, but because I care so much about getting it right. And then there's the emotional side of all of this, because rescue isn't just logistics and planning. It's feeling everything. The wins, the losses, the hard cases, the moments that break your heart a little, and the moments that put it back together again. It's loving something so deeply that it physically hurts sometimes. But through all of it, I keep showing up. Even when I'm tired, even when I'm overwhelmed, even when I don't have all the answers. I show up. I show up for my daughter. I show up for the cats. I show up for the people who believe in me. And I show up for the version of life that I'm trying to build. Because here is what I've learned in the last couple of months. You can be strong and overwhelmed at the same time. You can be grateful and exhausted. You can be confident and still question yourself. You can be building something completely incredible and still feel like you're barely holding it all together. And all of that can exist at once. This isn't the highlight reel. This is the behind the scenes, the long days, the late nights, the mental load that no one sees, the responsibility that just never turns off. But it's also the passion, the purpose, and the reason I keep going, even when it gets hard. Because it's not just about getting through it. It's about creating something that matters, something that helps, that will last, and something that makes all of this worth it. So, if you've been in a season where everything has felt like a lot, when you're carrying way more than people realize, where you're still showing up even when it's hard. Know this, you are not alone in that, and the fact that you're still going, that is what matters far more than you could ever think.